Welcome to the Bordeaux kitchen every day, where we cook every day because we have to. Hi guys, today we're going to do a gigot d'agneau, that's leg of lamb. And so I have it here. So this piece of lamb is part of the leg. Here you can see the shank has been cut off. So the shank would be shaped like this, kind of triangular. And anyway, that's often you can get the whole leg, and that would be a bigger piece for more people. Hi Patricia, hi Alexa, thanks for watching. Okay, so let's see, let me get my towel here. All right, so let's get started. What shall we start with first? I don't know. Let's see. Okay, preheat your oven. Hi Laura. Okay, so preheat your oven, and here's the thing about this recipe. You can go up to 7 hours cooking this leg of lamb. In my book, it's on page 209. Okay, you've got this beautiful, see there's the shank that I was talking about, that my piece here on the oven that I'm showing you today is cut about here. So this is the whole leg, and this recipe is a 7-hour recipe, but you can do it in an hour and a half, and that's what I'm going to do, probably 2 hours. Not a 2-hour show, don't worry, but just a 2-hour leg of lamb, cut just like a roast. So, and it's very simple. Don't complicate it. Don't complicate it. Julia, don't complicate it. I have my behind the scenes little helper here. There she is. Okay. And so we just easy. You could just stick this in the oven and like it is, and it would be delicious because this is grass-fed meat, which is, oh, hi Torsten, hello. So I'm losing my train of thought. Okay, what was I saying?
You were saying that the leg, it doesn't have to be perfect.
Need anything, right? It doesn't need anything, actually. But what I suggest is, we can do a little rosemary. I have thyme, so fresh thyme. I'm going to use some of that. I'll show you how to do that. We've got some garlic. You can also throw in some onion. I'll show you how to do that. I often will put some olive oil on top, drizzle it. You could also put butter. The more fat, the better, as always. All right, let's get started. So this could take you, 5 minutes. It's going to take me longer because I'm explaining things. But so let's put the roast aside. You're preheating your oven. Oh yeah, I was talking about that. Just for now, let's say you're going to do 2 hours like I am. You would preheat your oven to, I don't know, let's say 350 Fahrenheit, okay? That's about 177 Celsius. Every oven is different, and I used to have it down. I knew what my oven was doing, but this is a gas oven, and I've been using it for 6 or 7 months, and I still don't know what it's doing. So I don't know what I'm doing. So you just have to test, and you can use a meat thermometer to test your meat. And what you're shooting for is in the center of the meat for it to be about, let's see, what do I have? About 165 degrees Fahrenheit, 70 degrees Celsius. Привет, Oля. Wow, we've got Moscow, Germany, great. Okay, but I always lose my train of thought. Where was I? Oh yeah, okay, so we're gonna start with the garlic. Can you see the garlic? Julia, can you see?
Wait.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So basically what I do, the way I peel garlic quickly is I take the side of the knife and press down on the clove, and then it sort of unpeels really quickly. Easy. And so if you have a bunch of cloves, I'm going to say let's use, 7 cloves or whatever you have lying around. The more the merrier. I like a lot of garlic in my lamb. Okay, so I'm just, and also I have a little bowl for the déchets, for the little trash. because otherwise everything becomes a mess. Usually I don't do that. It ends up all over the counter. So, but we're going to be clean and neat today. Yes. Let's see, I'm getting mixed up here. Okay, so we just do like that. So actually, if you're mincing garlic, you can do this technique as well, where you just crush it and then take your little paring knife, maybe cut off the end. You can see if there's a germ inside that's green. It's not always green. If it is, take it out. There, and then you just kind of chop. Chop, little tiny slices. Okay, but actually what we're going to do is we're going to use the whole clove. I mean each clove just uncut. Are you getting bored, Julia? You want to?
No.
Okay.
This is fun.
This is fun. We're having
Helen's
fun.
watching.
Oh, Christelle, salut. Oh, hi, Helen. Are you all the way from the UK? All right. Okay, so we've got Christophe Chateau, salut. Wow, we've got Bordeaux watching. Everybody's watching. This is great. Well, this is a Bordeaux style lamb here. Well, I guess Pyrenees, but it's all similar. Okay, so you take your garlic, right? And in the recipe I say make slits in the meat and hide it in the meat.
Like Easter eggs.
Like Easter eggs, exactly. But I'm just gonna put it in there and cover with the meat. Okay, we'll put in those little cut guys too. Okay, and now in good Corona fashion, I'm just gonna wash my hands. You wanna entertain the people? Okay. Thank you. My lovely assistant. Okay, where are we? And Yumi-san. Japan. Oh no, she's in Nevada. Sorry. You're not in Nevada. Okay, so we've got our roast, we've got our garlic. Then I would say this is really easy. You take some coarse sea salt. The sea salt I get, is from France, of course. But you can, whatever sea salt or Himalayan salt. And it's coarse. I use the coarse because it gives a nice crunchy crunch. So you just take a pinch, and again, a pinch is 3 fingers, thumb and these two, and you pinch. Okay, that's probably enough of salt. So we've got that, garlic, okay. And then third ingredient would be, you've got your herbs. Okay, are you doing this along with me, I hope? Yes? Oh, good for you. All right. Okay, we're doing the gigot d'agneau avec le thym et le romarin. Okay, so here we go. We've got a few sprigs of rosemary and a few sprigs of thyme. And I'm just going to take them off of the little leaves, off of the thicker stem. And the stems of both the thyme and the rosemary I save for soup. La sopa.
La sopa.
Okay, you're distracting me by dancing back there.
Sorry.
She's distracting me. It's not my fault. Okay, la sopa. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. So when I make, a soup, what are they called? A broth, I put in my little twigs. Yes, I do. Okay, so, and then when you have a twig like this, whether it's thyme or rosemary, I kind of take it by the tip, and then I go along one of the branches, and I just pull down. So you end up with all the leaves in your hand and all over the counter. So you try to just, okay. So I'm just, I am complicating it, and I'm sorry, but you could just throw these on top and throw it in the oven and forget about it. Hi, Ryan. Who's calling on the red phone?
I don't know.
Okay, guys. So you save everything, right? We save all the sprigs and vegetable things for the soup. Okay, now I have my special handy dandy mezzaluna. Watch this. Oh, yes. This you can get on Amazon. It's awesome. Watch this.
We'll
Can you
put the
see?
link
You can see. Oh, we'll
for
put the link.
Amazon.
I don't know how to do that.
Oh.
Don't make any promises because
No. I know. You just post it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe. So you just do this. What am I doing? I'm rocking the thing back and forth and just chopping up so they're done. You're done. And there you have your little sprinkleable thyme and rosemary. And whatever I don't use, I just let it sit uncovered, or rather not in an airtight container, and let it dry, and you can use it for tea or you can use it in something the next day. Something else, so optionally you want a side dish, you could put something like potatoes. If you're only doing this for an hour and a half or 2 hours, you could put potatoes in there. And I'm not going to today because it's going to take a long time. You have to peel the eyes off the potato and chop the potato. So another time we'll do what's called pomme sarladaise, which is from Sarlat, the city of Sarlat in the Dordogne in France, where it's basically they use duck fat or goose fat, thyme, parsley, rosemary, whatever you have in terms of herbs, but duck fat and potatoes, right?
Yeah, slice
and
potatoes.
saute them. So we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that before Easter, or we'll see. Okay. Let's see, what else? Where are we? We're going to put these guys away. Oh, so here's another option. Okay. If you want to, you can slice an onion into your dish there with the lamb, and it makes for a nice kind of sauce, and it's delicious. Okay, so here I have my little cover on this thing because it's very sharp. Nobody else in the family is allowed to use this knife. And I'm going to sharpen it. Well, I'm not sharpening, I'm honing. Okay? And I'm going down, honing from end to end. And then the tip. And I put it on this, what is this called? Torchon.
A kitchen towel.
A kitchen towel, that's what it's called. And for stability. You know, people are always like, no, don't do that. You could, I guess, but you have more stability like this, right? In fact, I should probably sharpen these and sharpen this thing too. I'm not very good at that. Okay, so now I'm kind of I'm protecting my nice cutting board with sort of my onion cutting board. And I'm going to cut this. I'm going to show you how I was shown to cut an onion. Wait a minute, that's the wrong knife. Okay, so we're going to cut it kind of lengthwise. Okay, down the middle. And we're going to peel it. I like to use a paring knife because it makes it easy to peel. So I'm peeling from the top to the bottom, the boom here. Okay, and then I'm using this kind of knife because the way it goes kind of up on at the tip there, when you cut, I'm just going to cut this edge off here. Wait, I'm not using my little bowl here for the trash. Okay, so then let's see if you can see. Okay, so if you see, I'm going to cut down. And if I cut straight, the ends won't be cut. So it's this onion's gonna stay intact. See that? So it's not falling apart. So you can hold it there and then chop. I'm gonna make one more incision this way, but you want to make sure you don't slice off the palm of your hand. So very carefully, or other fingertips. And then you can cut little bits. You can also do rings, just thin, just cut it thinly. But I'm just showing you actually, how to dice. And I'm not a pro, but I learned from Pose, but I'm not as good. Okay, so, and this you can save for the soup, this piece. And then these guys, we can put, let's find our, hey Julie, you want to hold this?
Oh, sure.
Okay, and I'm going to put these guys, oops, it moved.
Oh no. Okay.
Let's hide the, what is it called? Chestnut, garlic.
Oh, it's very
Strong. Is it going to make you cry?
No, no.
Making me cry. Okay, I'm crying.
Oh.
That's okay. Don't cry. I'm not really crying. Okay.
I know.
Wow. Yes, indeedy. Okay. So you can do the other half of the onion if you like.
Oh, now I'm crying.
But you're crying too? Oh no. Okay, so I feel like the Swedish chef. Okay, and then let's just put some pepper on top. We've got the onion in there. Any left in here? This needs a refill.
Oh, there's a question.
Oh, there's a question. Oh, hi, Eleanor. Hi. Oh my gosh, all the way from Oslo. I'm crying. Have you figured out a trick not to cry with the onions? What was that movie, like Water for Chocolate? You put it on your head? Don't believe it. Actually, what they say is the skin in between the layers is what makes you cry. And because I did such a good job chopping it, I didn't do a good job, and so it sort of.
I'm still crying.
I'm sorry, we're all crying. Don't cry. It's only Easter. Well, that's it. I mean, oh, one more thing. If you want to, you can moisten the onions with. Here, let's see. Oh, you can see, just like that. I like to put a lot on top because I like the flavor and I like the fat. It just adds to the sauce. Oh, Mija, hi. Oh my gosh. I know Mija from 4th, 5th, and 6th grade. Okay, guys, that's it. Am I forgetting anything? It's really simple. Voila. It's really simple. So, gosh, yeah, okay, so again, let me just say, so for the timing, so you can put this in the oven for 7 hours at 100 Celsius, which is about 210 Fahrenheit. 7 hours. And what that does is it's slow and low. It becomes very tender. If you're going to do that, add a cup of water. Okay? I'm not going to do that. I might add, it doesn't even need water. The onions have enough water in them. But what I'm going to do, we're in Eastern Standard Time. It's 3:30. We want to eat it. Oh,
Is everything
lost you. Yeah. Oh, salut Fleur. Okay, we've got Paris calling too. All right. So, what am I saying? I'm telling you, put it in the oven. You can put it for 6 hours at 230 Fahrenheit, 5 hours at 250. You know, it just kind of, it's all kind of a guessing game. The 7 hours for at 210 Fahrenheit or 100 Celsius. Stop your distracting. is that's for the 7 hours. Struggling here, maybe 3. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not putting it in at the moment because I forgot to. I didn't preheat. But anyway, I'm going to put it in at 350. I'm going to do 2.5 hours at 350. But here's the trick. You know, what you want to do is after you're sort of, after about 3/4 of the time that you've decided to cook this for, check it with your thermometer and see where you are. And if you need to boost up the temperature a little bit, you can do that. Okay, guys, that's it from the Bordeaux kitchen every day. It's we cook every day because we have to, and it's no glamour, just good food. Thanks for watching. And oh, do you need to baste it? One question.
Sorry, that.
Yeah. I don't know if I do. Not for 2 hours, it doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. It's nice and fatty. See, there's a little fat on top, and I also put some of the oil, so it should be okay. And it's also nice to get a crust on the top. Okay, guys, thanks. Didn't cut out. And see you soon. We'll show you granola for kids. We're gonna do pomme salades and
Some other stuff.
Some other stuff. Sauerkraut, and we'll get to all that.
All right.
Thanks for watching. Love you guys.
Bye.
Salut. Au revoir. Paka.